As we all know, the Super Bowl is upon us, and I mean, as you're watching this, it's probably past. Of course, I think the Seahawks are going to win. But today, we are going to do an interesting experiment in Madden where I have added every player in the NFL who has once played for either the Patriots or the Seahawks to those respective teams. And we're going to see if that changes the tides of the game. The Patriots have a 1 overall advantage in this. And let's just check out who we added. All right, so let's start off with the Seahawks. And before we really start getting into this, if you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm really trying to build this channel, and the more that you guys help, the better. So let's get straight into it. So our first move is DK Metcalf coming back in 85 overall. And then they also get Noah Fant back at tight end. Damian Lewis comes back at left guard for the Seahawks. Poona Ford also will come back here, a division rival currently. Chaz Surratt is going to be playing, even though he is hurt technically, but he will be okay. Their biggest move, Bobby Wagner at a 92 overall, an original member of the Legion of Boom, will be coming back. Devin Bush will also bolster. They got 3 new linebackers here, which is crazy. They also got DJ Reed back and Mike Jackson. They have 4 corners on their roster, and everybody's almost an 80 or above. They also got Rayshon Jenkins to help at safety, and that'll close out this stack roster. Patriots will get back Jacoby Myers, also Brandon Cooks, who is a 78 overall. Mike Gesicki will return when he was on the Bengals. Joe Thuney is their biggest acquisition, who just left a really long time ago, but he won some bowls with them. Kyle Van Noy will be coming back. So will O'Shane Simmons. Devon Godchaux will be coming back as well, and so will Adam Butler. Sione Takitaki will be coming back. And that also applies to Chad Muma, who will be a completely new Sam linebacker core. Landon Roberts will come back as Mike. Gilly Locke will be coming back to where he won Defensive Player of the Year. Kyle Duggar will be a backup safety for them, too. And their last addition will be Nick Folk at kicker, who is a legend. This should be an absolutely incredible rematch between 2 teams who are honestly have been elite this year. So let's see who will move on and become the NFL champions, at least in this new Madden mod. Kick off for the Super Bowl. These are such high-powered teams. Both offenses are pretty darn good, and both defenses are elite. The Patriots will be led by Drake May today. He's only 23. It's his 2nd NFL season, but he's the 2nd youngest quarterback to make a Super Bowl. All right, 1st and 10. First play of the Super Bowl. Travion Henderson will already be slipping through defenders. That's 10 yards. 2nd and inches. Handoff, and Henderson gets absolutely slaughtered. Bobby Wagner, the legend, is going to put him in the turf. 3rd and 3. I know the volume is really loud. May goes to throw, and he's got his man, that's not Diggs. That's Mac Hollins. Oh, it's Jacoby Myers. Sorry, jeez. 1st and 10. I realized that there's no volume. I apologize. Henderson again on the ground. He'll only get 1 this time. All right, 2nd and 9. The audio should be fixed. I just turned the volume up. It might still be low, but at least it's working. May on a boot. The defender will bite. He's going to check it down to the fullback, who's going to get cracked. But 3rd and 3 is awaiting. 3rd and 3. May looks to scramble, he gets it out, and it is going to be caught, held on to Kayshon Boutte, 1st down. 1st and 10. Jacoby Myers on the end around gets stopped by Boye Mafe. 2nd and 12. May to throw, gets it out, and a wide open Kayshon Boutte is going to get open, and that's an injury timeout. Mike Onwenu is going to have to leave this game. That is sad. 1st and 10. May under center gets it out to Henderson, which was absolutely blown up again. 2nd and 12. May is on her center now, and it will be a pass. Looks, gets it out quickly to Diggs, spins off the tackle, is going to plow forward to 3rd and 3. Patriots have been electric on 3rd down, but they've made it here more times than they've probably wanted to. May under center play. Oh, it'll actually be handed off to Henderson. I thought the ball was in his other hand, and they've got a 1st down. Henderson has 5 rushes on this 1 drive alone. 1st and 10. Henderson again. This time he is stuffed. Once again, only 1 yard on the game. 2nd and 9. Henderson up the middle again. Bobby Wagner gets a hit eaten, but DeMarcus Lawrence comes across the edge. And Bobby Wagner is now doing push-ups in response. Okay. So that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Patriots have literally had the ball. They received, and they've had the ball the entire 1st quarter, and 0 points to show for it. They're at a 3rd and 9. One of their biggest 3rd downs of the game, and now they're inside the red zone. They would hate to go home here. May steps up, goes for the end zone. He's got a man at Diggs. Holds on to it with the 1st play of the 2nd quarter. He is going to get himself a touchdown, and New England will go up 7-0. The free agent acquisition is going to pay out here. The booth is going to review this touchdown, though, as they don't know if it's really a catch. I think it was pretty easily. All right, let's take a quick look at that. Oh, I need the feet look. Oh no, Diggs, don't show me your feet. Please don't show me your feet, Diggs. Oh, and they're gonna actually call this one back. It's 4th and 9. They're calling it an incomplete pass. Patriots are gonna have to settle for a field goal here. So their new kicker, Nick Folk, will put this one up, and it is good, easily. It is a chip shot for him. Patriots will go up 3-0 in the second quarter. Kickoff for the second drive of the game. We're already into the second quarter. It'll be returned by Rashid Shaheed. I've heard him compared to Devin Hester. He's going to make moves up to the 30. It's still a good return. So the Seahawks will be led by Sam Darnold. Somebody's trying to make a redemption arc. He was really bad his whole career until he led the Vikings to a great year last year. And he got moved to the Seahawks where he's trying to make greatness again. 1st and 10, handoff to Kenneth Walker, who is going to get removed from the equation by Robert Spillane. 2nd and 8, Kenneth Walker again up the middle. And he's going to move backward this time. Javon Godshaw on the TFL. The new guy who we had to add this time. 3rd and 9. The Patriots saw themselves here a lot. Seahawks are going to try and convert this one. Darnold will go deep. He's got a man. Kenneth Walker has been their man today. 34 yards on the gain. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to pass here is going to go over the middle, and that's DK Metcalf. To Kalen. Oh my God, DK, don't punch me, don't punch me. 2nd and 5. Handoff to Kenneth Walker up the middle, and he's got the conversion. 1st down again. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw under pressure. He gets it out, and there's the Kalen again. No, DK. 2nd and 5. Handoff to Kenneth Walker. He's going to get the edge. He's going to go down. All right, so quick little ref timeout. DK didn't like that second one. He came over the stands, and he just beat my eye in, so I'm going to have to be bandaged up for the rest of the game, I think. 3rd and 5 here. Darnold stands alone in the backfield. He's going to look to pass it here. Goes deep for the end zone, and he's got a man, A.J. Barner. He has been a magnificent piece of this offense this year, and he is going to get in the end zone once again. He seems to do it whenever he plays the Rams, at least. Patriots are the same thing. So here comes kickoff for the Patriots once again. They're going to look to try and put up more than just 3 on this, but they only have 2 minutes. They took, what, about 6 or 7? I didn't realize I was saying it. Oh my God. So Drake made it 5 for 6, 43 yards. I'm out of breath. 1st and 10 is going to be a play action. May looks to shoot. He's going to get Henderson on the sideline. He's going to get 3 before stepping out. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning in the Super Bowl. 2nd and 7, handoff to Henderson. He's got a gigantic lane. He's going to break tackles. Travion Henderson is gone in his Super Bowl debut. The superstar rookie is going to break through tackles and put the Birds on the ground. Patriots take the lead just under 2 minutes. Man, Travion Henderson is making a very nice campaign for Super Bowl MVP if they win this one. Seahawks will receive with 1:50 left here. That's not even Shaheed. That is, Torrey Horton? 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Darnold with a deep drop. Check down to Kenneth Walker, who has a very nice gain not out of bounds onto the 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, Darnold looking to throw. He's going to go deep. He's got DK. Don't do it. I'm going to call you DK, I promise. It's nice of DK to join them from Cancun, where the Steelers are right now. 1st and 10, Darnold looking to throw. Has pressure. Carlton Davis, a screamer, and he's going to just be able to get it out. 2nd and 10, Kenneth Walker up the middle. He's got a major gap, and he's down to the 25-yard line, resetting the sticks. 1st and 10, motion out to Walker. He's going to get out quick, and that is to Kalen. He's going to get a big gain. Don't do it. All right, as you can tell, DK didn't take too kindly to that, so I might just stop saying his name. I'm going to start calling this man Voldemort if another thing happens. 1st and goal, Darnold stepping back, rolling up. He's going to get a touchdown attempt. He goes to the 3, 2nd and goal. 15 seconds left, 2nd and goal. Darnold gets an easy one out. Are you kidding me? A.J. Barner, Super Bowl MVP, just give it to him. His 2nd touchdown of the first half. Every point the Seahawks have is accredited to A.J. Barner. On a little leak out, he's going to be wide open for the touchdown, untouched. We just need the A.J. Barner tutty celebration. What's his sally here? It's like, It's like a mech. It's like, Ooh, don't let him get jiggy now. Don't let the robot get jiggy now. Ooh. You know, I'm starting to get on DK's side with this whole bruises thing. I think that he might have been right to do that to me after what I just did. Kickoff, 14 seconds left. The Patriots need a miracle to not be down going into this half. They could at least use 3. The return is going to go out to the 22. First and 10, 11 seconds left. May has to go deep, or they're just going to run it into the half. Henderson is going to get a good gain. And they're going to take a timeout because they hate the love of the sport. Second down, doesn't matter how long because they're just going to go deep. May looking, has time. He's going to step up, air that puppy out. He's going to go for it. Double coverage, incomplete, no flag. And we are going into halftime with the Patriots down 10-14. They will receive, or no, the Seahawks will receive, and they are ahead 14. Halftime kickoff. Bad Bunny was great. I know you guys aren't going to see it because it's copyrighted, but I saw the Bad Bunny performance. It was pretty damn good. I mean, that kid has got some talent. Guys, am I pulling off the Kakashi look? Be honest in the comments. Drop it down. First and 10. First play of the half. Darnold is going to look to throw. He's going to throw fade. Cooper Kupp is going to get it. He is no stranger to the Super Bowl. He went with the Rams and won Super Bowl MVP a couple years ago. First and 10. Handoff. Kenneth Walker is not going anywhere. Second and 9, handoff to Kenneth Walker, and once again, he is stopped in his tracks. Third and 9. Not even to mention the passes on 3rd and 9. Big pressure on Darnold. He's going to roll, throw it out, and he's actually going to get it out on the 47. They're going to have to punt, though. Kyle Van Noy got the pressure. First punt of the night, if I'm not wrong, which is kind of crazy. Dixon is going to cut it. Try and get it as close as possible. That's going to be a nice little punt out to the 21-yard line. While we're watching Drake May and Sam Darnold play, I just want to say Happy Black History Month, everybody. You know, it's February. It's a great month. It's a short month. But yeah, Drake May looking to pass on first down. Gets it out to Antonio Gibson. Our first time seeing his name today for 6 yards. Second and 4. Motion over to the tight end. It's going to be a handoff, and Henderson is once again just pushed into the ground. He's still averaging 8.8. I don't know how that's physically possible because he's been stopped short on so many rushes, but this kid is still unbelievable. Third and 5. Are we going to get back-to-back punts? But the Patriots have been so good on 3rd down recently. Just unbelievable. May looks to pass, and he is going to sail this one. He had a couple of open guys. Nick Emmanwori is going to get credit for the force of incompletion. And it's 4th down. 4th and 5 here. It's going to be a punt from, I don't even know who their punter is. I forgot. Anyway, it's going to go up, and it's going to be caught, go to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Play action. Darnold gets it out to DK. Please, DeKalen, don't do it again. All right, he gave me one more warning. Thank you, DeKalen. Ooh, 2nd and 2 now. Handoff Kenneth Walker. He's going to barrel forward and get it. 1st and 10 here. Handoff Walker. He's going to get stuffed. 0 yards. 2nd and 10 now. Darnold looking to throw. The defender's on the ground. He's going to throw it on the run. Has Kenneth Walker. He's got it right in the bread bucket. Kenneth Walker through the ground and through the air has been unstoppable. They're going to extend their lead. Oh my goodness, look at the throw by Darnold, just heaving it up there. A perfect ball right into Kenneth Walker's hands, who just beat Robert Spillane. Send him home, K9. Kickoff for the Seahawks. They're going to give it to the Pats. The Pats are down 11. They need to make some big moves here. They need to up their pace as their return's going to get out to 29. 1st and 10. May looks to throw, gets it out quickly, and he's got Diggs. Man, we really have 2 beaters on each side of the ball. We have DK, who beats NFL players, and you have Stephon Diggs, who beats chefs. First, 2nd and 7. Pump fake gets it out quickly, and there is Kayshon Boutte with a great reach around. DK Metcalf looks like he's currently arguing with his coach. He has a leotard on. He's looking like he wants to, if I'm hearing my reports right, he's trying to wrestle Stephon Diggs to see who wins this game. I don't even know if he would win that. He gets it out, and there's Diggs. I just summoned him. Oh yeah, he's getting that uniform on. This is changing from football to wrestling. 1st and 10 here. May is gonna hand it off to Henderson. He's got another dart up the middle. He has these big breakout runs. 100 yards on the ground for him today. And that is gonna end the 3rd quarter for this game. Seahawks have taken a demanding 11-point lead, 21-10. It has been all Seattle in the 2nd half so far. 1st and 10 here. The first play of the 4th quarter. May gets it over to Hunter Henry in the middle of the field. Maybe the other tight end is going to get himself a touchdown. He's been a red zone threat this year. 2nd and 1, handoff to Henderson. Takes it wide, and he's got another big gap. Gets brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. May pump fakes, and he gets brought down. Ball is out. The Seahawks rally around it. Big 91 has it. Demarcus Lawrence, or not Demarcus Lawrence, I think that's Leonard Williams. No, that's not. I don't know who that is, but he's got it. And the Seahawks are going to pick up this ball at the 27-yard line. Byron Murphy is going to grab the fumble and take it down there. Oh my goodness, if the Seahawks can capitalize with a touchdown here, I think this game is as good as over. 1st and 10 here. No back in the backfield except for Darnold, who's pressured. It gets almost intercepted by the defensive lineman. I would not be celebrating Christian Barmore. 2nd and 10, motion over to Cooper Kupp, who's now in the backfield. Darnold has to get out quick, and he's got K9 with another blocker ahead. He is going to get stonewalled. 3rd and inches, just short of the 1st down. 3rd and inches, I form. Is this going to be a sneak from Darnold? It will be, and it is effective. 1st down on the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, handoff to Walker, who has a little bit of room. He's going to get caught on his own blocker and only get 3 yards. 2nd and 7 here. It's going to pass from Darnold. He's going to take it himself up the middle. Sam Darnold is going to get down to the 1-yard line on a QB keeper. And I mean, they have K9, who was born for this. They don't have Charbonnet because he is hurt, but he might show up. I don't know. Seahawks are effectively chewing clock. It is going to be Darnold handing it off to K9, who gets stumped. Timeout, New England. 2nd and goal here. Darnold looking to pass, gets it out to K9, who is going to bring it back down to the 1. Patriots take another timeout. They only have 1 left. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Handoff, K9. He is in. Kenneth Walker is going to seal the game for the Seattle Seahawks. He has been indestructible today through the air and through the ground. Both these running backs have just been outstanding, but K9 is going to punch it in to seal the fate of the Patriots. So here comes kickoff for the Patriots to try and make a last-ditch effort. It's pretty much over here. At this point, they're just trying to stat pad. It's going to be a return, and it's only going to get to 23. 1st and 10 here is going to be Drake May. I mean, this is probably only going to be passing. Hey, there's Stephon Diggs. Between the drives is when the wrestling match commenced. We're about to hit 2 minutes here. And DK actually picked Diggs tried to throw some punches at him, right? Diggs was trying to, throw some little heaters at him. But then came DK Metcalf. And DK Metcalf essentially just picked the guy up. He went, and just put this man through the floor. So I heard that Diggs is now playing with a brace, and also a brace around his pride. Also, DK now has a psych. Oh, what a nice catch out of Pop Douglas. DK is being psych eval'd right now because after that match, he was found keeled over like a spider, I was told. And he had foam coming out of his mouth. His eyes were red, so he's getting a couple rabies shots. He's getting tested if he got... These guys are not lined up on the line. That's interesting. May slings it, and he's got Pop again. 2nd and 4 here. I just burned up a lot of time just yapping. May is going to roll, throw. He's got his man, Hunter Henry, to the 14-yard line. I don't understand really being in a huddle right now, honestly, but... coach does what coach wants. So 1st and 10 here. May looks to throw under pressure, gets it out to Henry, who's going to catch it, which is honestly bad. 2nd and 7 here. May needs to get in the end zone, and he's got Hunter Henry. He's going to hold on to it. The tight ends today have accounted for 3 total touchdowns, and there's only been about, 4 or 5 in this whole game. They have been electric. Onside kick for the Patriots. Not a very good one. Absolutely mossing somebody. Is that Rashid? Oh, it's not Rashid Shaheed. And so with this kneel down, the Seattle Seahawks are officially going to be your Super Bowl champions if we added all their former players to their roster. 28-17. Not much of a contest here. This was an absolutely electric game. Amenwari looks at the gold on his finger as this was a great game. I think it's going to show us who wins Super Bowl MVP, right? Isn't it programmed to do that? It is not. It's not even going to show us the trophy. So let's look at the player stats real quick. Darnold had literally a perfect game, a 158.3 pass rating, the highest you can get, 210 yards, 80% completion, 3 touchdowns, 172 and 1 from Drake May, but he did have 86% completion, which is always great. Travion Henderson had an outstanding game, 12 for 112 and 1 touchdown. He was great. K9 wasn't that great, 2.9 yards per carry, 38 yards and a touchdown. But he was good through the air, and Sam Darnold had a good 18 on the ground. Yeah, so this is why Kenneth Walker was absolutely unbelievable, 108 yards and a touchdown through the ground. So if you add those up, Sam Darnold had, Kenneth Walker had what, 146, and 2 touchdowns. So he had an absolutely outstanding game. Probably should MVP. Oh god, oh no, DeKalen, please. No, I didn't mean to call you DeKalen. Well, I'm just gonna skip past this. As you can tell, I am now branded. Yep, DK wrote his name all over my chin. I got dunked on. Hunter Henry had a touchdown, which is great, 48 yards. Let's just skip down. AJ Barner, 2 receptions, 20 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was awesome. 2 pancakes out of Mr. DK Metcalf, my holy lord. Jalen Sundle also had 2 pancakes. So did Mike Onwenu. Damian Lewis had 1. So did Elijah Arroyo and Will Campbell. No sacks allowed this whole game. Bobby Wagner had 11 total tackles. He was really good this game. Wow, 6 total tackles out of Ernest Jones, 6 out of Robert Spillane, 3 TFLs out of Bobby Wagner, who was elite. Robert Spillane had 2, and 2 out of Boye Mafe. Okay, what are we doing? So there was a sack out of Boye Mafe, but it wasn't on anybody, I guess. I don't really know. Deflections out of Christian Barmore and Rayshawn Jenkins. I think having a DT here is kind of funny. The forced fumble earlier was out of Boye Mafe. I think they're counting that as the sack. They're calling it a strip sack. There's no block kick safeties or touchdowns, obviously. Yeah, I mean, flawless kicking today, 100% field goals and Nick Folk, and 100% on extra points for both. 1 punt per kicker, 25 yards from Dixon, but he didn't really have an option to do it, and then 1 for 43 out of Bryce Barnes. That was pretty good. Brandon Cooks had 87 kick return yards off of 4 returns, 42 for 24, 0 punt return yards out of anybody today. But anyway, that is good news for the video, everybody. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. This is honestly a really good game. I think this could be the score of the actual Super Bowl, which would be really funny. If there's any other suggestions that you have for any videos, please leave them down below. I could really use them just because, you know, I'm trying to build this channel, and I want you guys to have what you want. I want to build this for you guys. Without further ado, I'm going to send you guys off, and I'm going to go to the hospital because DK Metcalf is a danger to society. Goodbye.